Former Kansas City, Kansas police detective Roger Golubski takes the stand in Wyandotte County.
It is part of an evidentiary hearing for the two men seeking to overturn their convictions. It's part of a laundry list, too, of alleged civil rights violations by Golubski during his time with the department throughout the 80s and the 90s. Just recently, Golubski was indicted by a grand jury, facing 6 charges for violating the civil rights of 2 victims.
But today's hearing centers around Brian Betts and Sylvester McKinney, both found guilty in the 1997 murder of Greg Miller.
Tonight, I-Team reporter Sarah Plake outlines why the men say they were framed by Golubski.
We've reported on Roger Golubski in the past, the allegations of decades-long corruption in KCK and that he coerced people to pick out suspects in crimes that he wanted them to. And so now 2 men are saying that their murder convictions should be set aside because they say Golubski was also involved in their case, raising many questions. This is Golubski testifying in court today about whether he investigated the murder of Gregory Miller in 1997. Golubski was married to Miller's aunt at the time. Sylvester McKinney and Brian Betts were convicted in the case, though they insist they didn't do it. Their uncle pinned the murder on them, but later recanted, saying detectives threatened to charge him with the murder if he didn't say McKinney and Betts did it. The uncle says one of those detectives was Golubski, identifying him as a big white man with a mustache. Golubski said he had nothing to do with the case at all, although some witnesses said he did. However, there's nothing on paper in the reports from back then that mention his name. More witnesses will take the stand on Tuesday. Sarah Plake, KSHB 41 News.